Rochester, I'm Abby Fridman.
And I'm Dan Schreck. We've got a lot to get to this morning, but first we want to have a look at some of the news you need to know.
Stephanie Joseph is live in the newsroom. She's taking a look at some of our headlines this morning. Steph?
Hey there, guys. We do begin with Iran that has just a few hours to reopen the Strait of Hormuz or face what President Trump is calling complete destruction. The president has threatened to bomb Iran's power plants, bridges and desalination plants. When asked if those strikes could amount to war crimes yesterday, Trump said he is not at all concerned. Iran has also rejected a separate 45-day ceasefire floated by other countries, saying it will only accept a permanent end to the war. The president's deadline is 8 p.m. tonight. Thankfully, no injuries were reported after a crash involving a tractor-trailer in the town of Rush. The fire department says the 18-wheeler left the roadway last night along Rush-Scottsville Road and hit a power pole, narrowly missing a house. The road is back open this morning after crews worked to clean up the downed power lines. One person has serious injuries after he was hit by a car on Route 64 in South Bristol. Deputies say 36-year-old Justin Twitchell of Canandaigua was walking on the road around 6 last night when he was hit. He was flown to the hospital by Mercy Flight for what we're told are serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Happening today, we will get the details for the third annual Hoochie Festival. The festival will take over Parenton's Central Park West for 3 days in August, featuring music, food, and whiskey from local distillers. More than 8,000 people attended last year's festival, which was held at Camp Eastman. Today's announcement, which will include the music and whiskey lineup, will be coming up soon. And that's what you need to know.
All right, Steph, thank you. We appreciate it.
Now let's get a look at what we've got brewing for the next 2 hours, starting with a warning that could save you or a loved one thousands. In this morning's Crime Stoppers, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office is breaking down the most common senior scams and the simple red flags you need to know before you pick up the phone.
Then, as troops deploy overseas, one local organization is stepping up in a big way. Representatives from Full Circle Home will join us live in studio to share more on their mission to support military families and how you can send a heartfelt thank you from home.
And later, a beloved children's book is coming to life on stage in a big way. Bad Case of Stripes is hitting the stage for a limited time at TYKES Theater. The production's director will give us a closer look at the show and all of the music and laughs that families can expect.
Do you remember that children's book?
No.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's so cute. Yeah.
What is it about?
Well, we can't get into it now. I'll wait for...
No spoilers yet.
Okay.
Fair.
I'll spare you.
Okay.
All right, before all of that, though, let's talk about the forecast on this Tuesday. It's more like winter out there than spring. Meteorologist Marty Snyder tracking snow showers we're going to see today.
We're not angry.
We're just disappointed, Marty.
Yeah, it's almost angry, almost there, right?
We'll be angry at Mark, though, when Mark comes on.
Right. But yeah, it's just going to be a chilly day for us, and a day that's more typical of midwinter as far as temperatures go as compared to where we are now in April. But you can see that cloud cover, it's holding on. We have seen some breaks of sun try to work in, but even a few snow showers have been working through. We'll continue with a few more as we head through the day. And you can see one little segment that has been passing just south of Rochester, just mainly centering down into the northern half of Livingston County right now. So we'll see a few more of these pass through at times as we head through the morning. I think as we head deeper into the day, as we head towards noon, we begin to lose any of the snow shower activity. And then especially mid to late afternoon, I think that's when we'll gain more sunshine, but only 32 for a high temperature today. Again, that's more typical for a midwinter high temperature versus what we should be seeing at this time of year. But as soon as tomorrow we turn things around, we gain about 20 degrees between tomorrow or today's high and tomorrow afternoon's high, up to about 52 then. That's close to average for this time of year, but in between we'll drop to near 20 for a low tonight, maybe a few teens south of Rochester. And then over the next few days, we kind of average in that 50s and 60s range, up a little bit into Thursday, mid-60s then, and we pull back slightly, but generally float in that 50s and 60 range for the longer term versus the 30s that we're seeing today. So again, one more really chilly day for us today before we start to turn the corner a little bit more as soon as tomorrow. And even by the end of the day, some more sunshine makes a return. So just that first step in the right direction occurs today and then comes full circle as we head into tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we need to do a welfare check on Dan because he just whispered, I don't want to live in a world where 32 is acceptable.
No, I don't want to exist in a world where 32 is acceptable. That is not acceptable spring weather.
It is
I'm
not.
sorry.
No, like I said, that's more typical of what we see around the last week of January, first week of February for a high. So, yeah, it is not acceptable. I'll totally agree with you on that one.
One of my bigger qualms with this forecast issue is that there's no one to actually take this issue up with. Nobody's in charge of this.
With it. Right.
It's true.
Do I sense is a Tuesday beginning to win, Dan?
No.
Okay.
We're not letting Tuesday win.
You're right. Thank you for the reminder.
Sure.
I appreciate that. All right, let's go off the top now and start with some of the things that have piqued our interest this morning. I'm going to start things off today. I want to ask a question. Would you send your child to a school with no teachers and pay $55,000 a year to do it?
Would I?
Sure.
No.
No? I feel the same way. That is the pitch, though, from Alpha Schools, a private school chain now expanding to Chicago this fall, teaching kids from kindergarten through 8th grade using artificial intelligence. So here's how this works. Students spend 1 to 2 hours every morning learning core subjects like math, science, reading, all on a computer driven by AI. When screen time is over, adult guides lead workshops on public speaking, coding, and life skills. Okay. The founder says their students learn 2.5 times faster than their peers and rank in the top 1% on national standardized tests. Impressive numbers if they do hold up. But here's where I would pump the brakes. Researchers at Northwestern call this model an open experiment and say the evidence behind AI-driven learning is mixed at best. Several states have already rejected the school's application, saying the mode fails to meet the basic academic standards. And then there's that price tag, $55,000 per child per year?
For what?
Exactly, for an AI experiment. Look, technology in the classroom is nothing new. We had the Apple II computer when that came out in our school. But this is something a little bit different. Can you keep scrolling there, Rory? Thank you. There's something a computer that will never be able to replicate, and that's being a human being and standing in front of a child. Teachers are not just content delivery systems. They teach kids how to navigate conflict, how to handle disappointment in the real world, how to read a room, how to exist in the world with other people. Those aren't skills you can learn from a screen. Those are skills you learn from humans. So before we hand over our childhood education to an algorithm, an AI, maybe we should make sure the research actually backs this up. I would be more than hesitant to enroll anyone in a school that the curriculum is, we don't know what it is. We didn't come up with it. Al came up with it, our good friend.
Al. This is, I hate this so much. I really do. You made such a good point about all the other things that teachers provide. You know, you think about how many kids out there don't have an adult that they can go to when they have problems at their house, right? You think about how many kids need a good role model, need a good leader in their life. You think about all of the extracurriculars that teachers do and all of the services they provide doing that. You take all of that away, you're creating like little human robots that know how to math and they only do math, and math is their life. And they've never done anything else, and they don't care to do anything else. And it just, it doesn't sit right with me. There's that, you know, human element that is so important. And we saw that with COVID when kids were doing the online learning, how, you know, they were not sad, but they were just.
Social emotional development is stunted when you learn behind a screen.
Yeah.
You need that is only learned when you connect with another human being.
Yeah.
And not via text message, not via a keyboard, via face-to-face communication and being next to the person.
I would like to know what the $55,000 a year pays for.
That's a real good question.
You know what I mean?
Must be some expensive computers or something.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Also, there has to be like an adult in the building, yes?
There's gotta be. There's gotta be.
It's not just.
That was one of the first things I thought of, though, when I heard about this. No teachers. I think of my childhood education, and I can go from Jeannie Ruggie to Laura Held to Miss Milne to Sandra Hepner to Sue Ishman to Mrs. Bauer. I can name all of these teachers that had a profound impact on my life, that genuinely changed the course of my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're just going to give that up and let I don't like that.
Yeah.
Don't like it. No, we need real people in schools, people.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, there are so many other things that matter than just being good at science, being good at math, being good at whatever. I mean, you know, I wasn't like straight A student in high school, but I had really good relationships with my teachers.
Yeah.
And they knew that I was hardworking, and they knew that I was always giving like my best. And I think that did a lot for the relationship. If you're just looking at numbers, you're like, oh yeah, okay, she does pretty good. So whatever, she's not going to get whatever accolades the AI decides.
Yeah, it's not going to teach you how to appreciate. It's really, it's wonky. It's backwards.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be doing that.
Thumbs down.
Especially since there's zero legislation behind any of these AI companies right now.
Yeah.
And we're just going to, no thanks. I'll take my 55 grand back.
All right.
That's all.
I'm just impressed that you have 55 grand.
Oh, well.
I just bought a roof. You couldn't help me out with that? Come on now.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
All right, we'll move along to mine, a sweet story that shows the positive side of social media. So we know how negative doom scrolling can be, right? Without realizing it, we can spend hours lost in videos and pictures and different posts. Do the videos matter? Maybe. Sometimes they do, but other times it's just a source of entertainment. But a viral influencer has made quite the difference for a bakery struggling financially. A social media influencer known as Chow Down Detroit stopped by Sweet 220 and picked up a 6-pack of cupcakes. He posted a review raving about what he called the best cupcakes in Metro Detroit. Well, since then, this tiny little business, which started almost 20 years ago, has sold out every single day. Nearly 2,000 cupcakes flying out the doors and into the hands of hungry customers. When you visit the bakery's Instagram, you get posts like this, a series of bright orange screenshots that read, "Sold out," along with thank yous to the supporters. You'll also find Yelp reviews, Google reviews, smiling faces of those happy customers, and plenty of those delicious-looking desserts. Take a look at some of those. The owners, they've actually had to hire extra staff so that they can keep up with the demand. Now, it has not been an easy road for this pastry shop. The owner, Hassan Maki, opened the business in 2008 with his wife, moving into their current brick-and-mortar location in 2011. Now, recently, like so many others, they've struggled with inflation. Maki says business has been slow and unsettlingly quiet. Their bakery, which makes all of its own ingredients from scratch, was feeling the pressure here. Prices for supplies kept rising, from plastic products and containers to chocolate and dairy. The small family-owned business, they were pinching pennies just to keep the lights on and the doors open. But now, thanks to Chow Down Detroit, the lines, which we saw just a couple seconds ago, are wrapping around the building. Customers are arriving an hour before the opening just to get their hands on a sweet treat. From those viral cupcakes to their meat and spinach pies to 4-layer birthday cakes, the owners of Sweet 220 say they're grateful to the community and to the influencer who put them back on the map.
Love it.
Isn't that sweet?
It is.
You know, so often we see like social media influencers and they, you know, I get a lot of these, like they're selling something, you know, they love this new lip liner and they want you to get it and you can get it for a really low price.
Yeah.
Blah, blah,
Click
blah.
the orange shopping cart.
Exactly. Yeah. Or, you know, here's this powder drink that I drink and it, you know, makes my hair really shiny.
Click the orange shopping cart.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
But this is like such a great way of using your platform for something positive.
I agree 100%. So I don't follow this person in particular, but there is one account that I do follow, and he calls out influencers who have poor judgment, who are not not doing the job well. Influencers that message shops like a bakery and say, hey, I'm willing to come and do a review and post 2 videos if you give me 48 cupcakes for free. And the mom and pop bakery says, I mean, that's a lot of money for us, but okay, sure, yeah, we appreciate it. And then their posts are lackluster or they don't end up posting. This guy then calls out those social media influencers and has faced several lawsuits because he drags them.
Yeah.
You're trying to drag some business that didn't know who you were before 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
He's going to drag you. It's kind of great.
Yeah. What are they suing him for?
Defamation, most of the time.
My question is, was it true? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like.
No.
I'm just saying, like, if you want to sue for defamation, you have to prove whether or not it's true.
Listen, if I'm the attorney for most of these influencers that are getting dragged, you don't have a case.
Yeah.
You don't.
I'm saying.
You know?
Yeah.
And listen, it's because you post all of the damning evidence on social media and then try and take it down later, and people have screen grab. You post things once, it lives online forever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, we still have much more to get to this morning on ARC Rochester. When we come back, we're checking in with Chris Lopez. He is celebrating National Beer Day this morning with a local brewery.
And don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. ARC Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around, we're back after this. Today, if you need a reason to say cheers, we never need a reason to say cheers. It's National Beer Day, and lucky for us, we're in the region that knows how to do craft brews right.
Yeah, local spots are pouring everything from hoppy IPAs to smooth classic lagers. This morning, DeWolf Brewing Company is in the spotlight, and Chris Lopez is live getting a taste of what they're serving up. Like 8 beers deep already. Would you believe that?
Listen, his last hit, it was one slurred word from start to finish.
No.
The segment, Ashley, we're done. Wrap the segment. We're done. You guys no, I'm just kidding. Guys, check this out over here. One of my favorite sandwiches of all time, at least top 2, is the Cuban. courtesy this morning of Chef Malachi. Now, I can't eat it all the time. There's a lot of salt in there. There's pork as well. It tastes fantastic. You have the juices dripping off of this. I am very excited. It's also going to be paired with some beer. That's neither here nor there, all right? I've had a teeny, tiny bit of beer, so I do not want to hear it. And I believe you guys are going to have some beer later on the ARC segment. But Chef Malachi, that is one of the dishes that you're prepping, is that Cuban. What are you prepping right now to go with it?
This is our bravos. It's potatoes with various seasoning. We keep our seasoning to ourselves so people can.
Okay, all right, it's proprietary. I'll stay away from asking about that.
Take it, plate it, then we top it with romesco, which is like an almond sauce.
Okay.
And a little bit of our in-house garlic aioli.
And then that's going to be the side dish that goes with the Cuban?
Yep.
Okay. And then you also, there's another dish that you're prepping. I don't want to fast forward you at all. Oh, I think it's ready already.
It is. That's our gambas shrimp over there. It comes with...
Check this out. This is Spanish inspired. So this is a Spanish inspired brewery, and it reflects that in the menu there. Chef, what's this called again?
Gambas shrimp.
Gambas shrimp.
It's beer, garlic oil, and gambas seasoning.
Okay. All right, we're going to keep this warm here. This will be paired with some kind of beer. I'm going to go talk to Chris in a little bit. And then that's ready to go. Chef, I got to ask you, this looks fantastic. How long have you been cooking for?
About a decade now.
About a decade now. Is this a pretty cool spot to work at? I know they've been open for a few months.
I'd say it's probably the best spot I've worked.
Yeah, okay, I love it. The kitchen looks fantastic. It's also wide. You have a lot of space to work. Thank you so much for your work this morning. I hope I enjoy the Cuban. It looks fantastic. I want to bring in Chris. We're going to pair these up with some beers. The Cuban is right here. And then we have the shrimp as well. Okay, I'm ready to start with the Cuban.
Oh, that sounds
What should I pair this with and why? Because I was talking to you off camera.
Yeah.
You said everything here is intentional. From the
Absolutely.
screws that are in the ceiling to the Cuban,
No doubt.
it's all for a reason.
Absolutely. So we're going to pair with the Mexican lager. Mexican lager has some beautiful citrus notes. It's light and crispy. And with a rich sandwich like that, you want that crispy lightness to cut through that fatty deliciousness of a Cuban sandwich. Oh, that's a healthy bite.
That's top shelf right there. And then which one am I going with?
Right, that one right there. That's the Mexican lager. Beautiful citrus finish.
That's good stuff, man.
Yeah, it's gonna
That's
hit the
good.
fork really nice.
That's good. Cheers to National Beer Day.
Absolutely.
Okay. I love the Cuban. I'd love to finish that. We'll save that for later. But we got to move over to the shrimp.
Yeah. So this is a traditional Spanish is gambas al ajillo. We just call it Spanish garlic shrimp. It's a little bit easier to say, but you get this beautiful citrus finish, the chili, a little bit of lemon. It is just a fresh, light dish. And we're pairing that with the kolsch, which has some honey in it. So that's this one right here. And that honey is going to work really well with the chili and the citrus. It's got enough body, makes you want to go back for the next bite.
I still have to talk for the rest of the show, so we're gonna hold off on drinking the rest of that. When you talk about intentionality, can you kind of let people know inside the process of that when it comes to everything here?
Yeah, so like when we're thinking about a menu, we're thinking about a space. Every decision should be on purpose. The goal is when we're done at the end of the day and the customers come in, that we're proud of what we've served them. We're proud of what we've created here for Victor and for the entire area. Like when we're talking about pairings, it should be thought through. Like when we do a beer pairing dinners coming up, you'll be able to taste that and purposefully chosen dishes for that. And hey, if you want to pair wine, we've done that too. It's so much fun. It's a great process.
And you guys have cocktails here, a wine list. They have fantastic beer. There should be a National Cuban Day. I'm going to send it back to you guys in studio. Cheers. I have to finish my breakfast. Back to you in studio for now. We got one more hit coming at you guys at 8:43.
He needs to eat something to kind of create a nice little layer for the dozens of beers he's had at this point.
Yeah, he's got to have something to soak up all that alcohol.
I don't know why Chris thinks that we bully him all the time.
I don't know either. We're nothing but nice.
We love Chris.
With our whole hearts. Don't go anywhere. When ARC Rochester returns, it's time for this morning's weather trivia.
Speaking of being mean to people, Mark is coming up after this. Welcome back. Meteorologist Mark McLean joining us now.
What did you guys do to the weather?
What, you think we did this?
Well, everything was fine when I left on
Get out of
Friday.
here. Come on, we're going.
Listen, you don't. I'm spilling my coffee.
Well, it's because you need it for heat.
It's stupid
flying
cold out
around.
there.
I know.
It is flying around.
I
Oh
did.
my God.
I spilled it.
It's all right.
What are you gonna do?
It's not great.
Stupid.
Yeah.
It's awful. It's awful out there. And you know what? We put up with so much of this for 7 months out of the year that when we want spring to arrive, we want spring to arrive,
Yeah.
darn it. And then people like you show up in the studio and say, oh, guess what?
people like
More
me."
snow coming for you. Sorry, folks. Oh, and that's going to be our weather trivia. How much snow do you
Hey.
think
know what?
we'll get?
Hey,
It
deep
is.
breath.
It was
So good.
yesterday.
And it is
I
today
watched
again.
yesterday.
Yeah. The car's out in the driveway. School bus is rolling away. Go to hit the windshield wipers, and the windshield wipers are frozen to the windshield. Vehicle's already in motion. Windshield can clearly be seen through, so not a safety issue. But that's the kind of cold we had on the end of the first week of April.
April 11th is the last day of snow, typically.
13th. I guess we can't use that for a weather trivia.
Was that today's?
No.
Oh.
Today's is about snow for Dan. And until it stops snowing, I'm not going to stop doing these. I guess let's say this, okay? This is probably the last snow of the season. Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
Did you hear his voice shaking?
We may see flakes, but probably
He's
the last
so nervous.
chance for a snow accumulation. What place in New York State has recorded the greatest amount of seasonal snowfall this winter? Is it Worth, New York, Syracuse, New York, Redfield, New York, or Perrysburg, New York? All these places are not strangers to snowfall.
I think I know.
Yes. I think I know as well.
Yeah?
Yes.
I would like to see a map for confirmation.
Okay. Well, maybe we can figure that out for the 9. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to give away the answer, though.
No.
So if we root too much, we'll give away the answer. But we'll have the answer at 9 o'clock anyway, right here in Arc Rochester. How about that?
We like it.
Speaking of April snow, let's keep that theme, Dan.
You know, like
Last 6 years, okay.
Whatever.
2 of those years did not have any accumulating snow. The 23rd and in April of 22, we didn't have any official measure. But April of 21, we had 4.7 inches, and last year we actually had 2 inches of snow in April. So it's not a stranger to snow. When we get to May, that's a little bit more unusual. But May does have an official average for snowfall also.
If you tell us that number, I'm going to swing.
This is the other part that kind of rubs it in, right? We had a wind gust of 44 miles per hour last hour, and that makes the wind chill 14 degrees at this point with that west wind at 24 miles per hour.
It's borderline comical.
It is. It is. Yeah, I actually started looking at the lowest high temperatures for the date, and you'd be shocked. Some of these numbers are in the teens for high temperatures this time of the year. Can you imagine that?
No.
No. How about 5 in Warsaw and 8 in Batavia, 6 in Grove? That's what it feels like with the wind chill. That's the New York State Mesonet.
And Friday was so nice.
It was so nice.
It's like, it's just,
Yep. We've had some nice days, and you're really going to like Thursday. And Friday looks decent this week, but you're used to these colors during the middle of winter. That's snow showers, snow flurries, ultimate Doppler, picking that up on that west to northwest flow. That's going to continue, and you check it out. This does look more like late January and February. Look at Georgian Bay. That's on the left-hand side. Lake Huron on the left-hand side of your screen, generating a lake effect response. That's hard to do this time of the year with that cold air coming in. A couple of things that work against it. The day length is so long now, and the sun angle in the sky is so much higher that it's tough for these lakes to fire up like this. But with the position of that area of low pressure just to our north and northeast, we're getting that classic winter-like signature out there. Now, the good news, it does not last long. By this afternoon, the sky will clear out. But sky clearing out is like going to bed at night without the blankets. So without the cloud cover tonight, guess what happens to the temperature?
it gets cold.
It gets cold. High pressure's overhead, that big blue H right over Lake Erie. It's going to be a cold night. You know, a lot of spots south of the city are going to be in the teens. The city's probably going to be near 20. And, as that high moves east, the west side of the high is always the warm side of the high. And there comes that warm front. So that's going to be a nice little warm up late this week. So we are on the way up. Let's put a positive spin on this thing. 64 by Thursday. That's going to be 12 degrees above that average. And looking at next week, this is from the Climate Prediction Center, above normal warmth for the eastern third of the United States. How about that? Bringing it back around?
Yes.
Bringing it back around. Planning forecast has temperatures in the low 30s this afternoon. It's going to feel like February out there with that wind. The more sun we get, the more wind we'll get because that mixes down the wind aloft in the atmosphere back down to the surface. Later tonight, back to about 20. It's a clearing sky, frigid for this time of the year. Northwest at 5 to 10. And the extended forecast, breezy on Thursday. We'll have passing showers around 4 Friday, Saturday, Sunday, temperatures in the 50s and 60s. I do believe we'll have a chance for 70s at some point next week.
Yes.
How about that?
Amazing.
We turned it around.
Yes.
180.
All we have to do is
180.
get through today.
Yeah.
So go home, go to bed, and when you wake up,
Don't be grumpy.
It's going to be 20 degrees.
It is.
but then
Put the car in the garage. If you have a
garage.
garage, make sure the car is in the garage tonight because Jack Frost is going to be busy later.
Listen, if I were you, I would just make sure you're up and ready to scrape our cars off.
That'd be nice.
Wouldn't it?
74 days.
It'd be a long drive to get to you, Dan.
Uh-huh.
And then back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing you don't have to
And-
be here until 7:30.
You have to do Dan's first, and then you have to drive all the way back.
And get yours?
Do mine.
Yeah.
74 days, 18 hours, 51 minutes,
be there.
20 seconds.
We'll be there
Oh,
shortly.
cannot wait for that.
Yep.
Gonna be great.
All right, much more to get to here on ARC Rochester.
We're back right after this. Tuesday morning. Thanks so much for staying with us here on ARC Rochester. Okay, we want to take you behind the story this morning as 4 astronauts head back to Earth after a historic trip around the moon.
Yeah, CNN's Reed Binion has more on their record-breaking lunar flyby.
Your mission paves the way for America's return to the lunar surface very soon.
President Donald Trump speaking with the Artemis II crew on Monday. The president congratulating them and the entire team at NASA for an incredible historic mission.
You deserve that. You really are something. Everybody's talking about this. This is big. This is really big stuff.
The president also making clear this is just the beginning.
We'll plant our flag once again, and we'll establish a permanent presence on the moon, and we'll push on to Mars.
Day 6 of the Artemis II mission was record-breaking. The 4 astronauts traveled farther from Earth than anyone ever has. Their maximum distance of roughly 252,000 miles broke the 1970 record set by Apollo 13. The spacecraft also had one of the longest communications blackouts in human spaceflight history as it passed behind the moon.
Houston copies. We'll see you on the other side.
During that expected 40-minute comms blackout, the crew saw Earthrise, experienced a total solar eclipse, and got an unprecedented view of the moon's mysterious far side, observing features that have never been seen directly by human eyes.
The gravitational pull of the Earth has had a profound effect on the near side of the moon. It's very different on the far side. While you see some small patches of those Mare in deep craters, it's very much absent on that side.
I'm Reed Binion reporting.
Splashdown is expected Friday, right off the coast of San Diego.
And speaking of that, this thing is going to hit the atmosphere at 25,000 miles per hour.
What do you think that feels like?
The surface of the spacecraft will get up to 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That's twice the heat of lava.
That's wild.
Listen, it's got to make it through the atmosphere.
32 times faster than the speed of sound.
Yeah. It's wild. It's wild.
And it makes it back through, right?
It absolutely. Sure will.
How closely have you been following? Have you been watching the live stream every day?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's fascinating.
I do too.
Not just because we're returning to the moon, which, great, love it, wonderful. Space.
Yeah.
I have always been fascinated by space.
Yep.
If I were smart enough, I would want to be doing that.
And you know, the cool part is now the camera technology is so much better now than it was 50 years ago when Apollo 13, went around. These guys went farther from Earth than even that mission.
Yeah.
So about 4,000 miles further, about 252,000 miles away. So, but their camera technology is so much better. I was thinking to myself, they must have their personal cell phones on them, right? They must. Does NASA let them take those up?
I believe so. Well, I mean, you think I know they do on the ISS.
Yeah. So and there's so like they have Wi-Fi they connect to, and does that connect back to Earth, and how does that work?
Messaging, I believe, is done by laser array.
Oh, okay.
That's how we get. That's how we're getting this live stream 24/7 right now.
Yeah.
Is laser array.
To watch the Earth rise behind the moon must be really something.
Right?
Yeah.
Would that not be incredible?
And then the smaller the Earth gets, the farther that spacecraft gets away. And you're thinking about all the things that are racing through your mind right now, and all these little things that probably don't matter about anything in the end. And then you get farther and farther away from the Earth, and well, all those little things are happening on that little dot right
That's
there.
what it is. Right? Everyone who has ever lived, every war that's ever been fought, every award that's ever been won happened on that one little blue dot.
Yeah.
And just looking at those images, I think, offers people, hopefully, a lot of perspective.
Yeah. And the next one, right, is Artemis, is it 3 or 4 that's going to actually land on the... I think
4 lands.
Okay, 4 lands. And then we get that perspective again of being on the surface of the moon, which is incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah.
They also said, I was looking at this, the amount of radiation, because you get outside of the Earth's atmosphere. So you're outside of the Van Allen belts, you're outside of the magnetosphere of the Earth. You're getting deep space radiation, not only from our sun, but, gamma rays from deep space. So these folks are getting in their 10-day mission the same radiation dose that an astronaut on the space station gets in over a month.
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, it's not, not to a point of concern, but it's another thing that we have to think about for some of these future missions. You know, if you're going to be out there for 10 days, well, what if the next one's 20? You know, what about if we're doing a 40-day mission? You know, now we have to start thinking about some of these things that you don't have to think about when you're down here on planet Earth.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I would argue, though, or I'm willing to bet, I should say, that NASA's, they're thinking about that. They've already thought about that.
They're probably a little ahead of that.
Yeah, everything we think of as an idea, don't worry.
I try to shut off the doom and gloom switch when I think about these things.
We appreciate that.
I do. I try.
We do.
You know,
we like this side of Mark.
But in the back of my mind is the other part that I'm just not letting out right now.
Yeah, we figured it.
We'll wait till commercial break. Lucky us.
All right.
Much more to get to this morning on Arc Rochester. When we come back, we're going to check in again with Chris Lopez. He is pouring himself a drink because it is National Beer Day.
And don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. We are streaming live on the 13WEM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. Arc Rochester returns after this.
Welcome back. You may notice a few extra friendly faces at your local brewery today. It is National Beer Day. Around here, the craft beer scene is always buzzing with small batch breweries pouring everything from bold hoppy IPAs to rich stouts and crisp, easy sipping lagers.
Absolutely.
That was a lot.
That was a lot. This morning, we're highlighting one of those local gems, DeWolf Brewing Company. That's where we find Chris Lopez bellying up to the bar, having another drink.
Or another Cuban sandwich. That sandwich was so fantastic. That's what I ate, courtesy of the chef here at DeWolf. You want to start your National Beer Day early, come here at noon, and you can pull up any seat, anywhere to the bar, anywhere of the seats, does not matter. They serve great brew here. That is courtesy of Zach Haggerty. He's the head brewer here. Earlier we were checking in with you. We're talking about the hops. We are in a completely different process right now. and then particularly what's going on in this tank right here. What is happening?
Sure. So actually right now we're lautering. So we've already added all of our grain to our hot water. And the whole idea is now I want to take this lovely mixture that we've been trying to work so hard to get and put it in our kettle so we can bring it to a boil and really concentrate the sugars in there and get our beer kick-started.
And what's the brew that you're making this morning?
This is a Kentucky Common.
Okay.
It's a historical style of beer that's really recently been brought back in the last like 10, 15 years, starting by home brewers and then more and more craft brewers. And it's a style that we really like, and we're proud of it being a naturally American style.
And Zach, I had a question for you when we were off air. I said, how much chemistry is involved? And then you said, well, that's actually my field. That's my background.
That's right. That's right. There's a lot of ways to get started in brewing. I happen to be a trained scientist, but, a lot of people start out in their home, in their basement, in their garage, and there's people making good beer all over.
That's awesome. I love that. We're going to talk to you in a second after we pull some beer from the tank. I got to go over to Justin DeWolf, co-owner here at DeWolf Brewing Company. You told me this is a pretty cool spot here in the refrigerator. What's so cool about it? Let's open this up.
Yeah, something that makes us a little bit unique.
Boom.
So something that makes us a little bit unique is our serving tanks. So since our focus is really serving beer over our bar and not serving in stores and not serving in other locations, we don't necessarily need to keg everything we do. These tanks will fit a full batch of beer versus these kegs. It would take 20 of these kegs to do one full batch of beer.
Okay.
So that's a lot of labor cleaning and filling and moving these kegs around.
That's the behind the scenes people don't see, but you guys kind of have a quick way to keep the brew going, or the beer going.
Operational efficiency there.
Love that. And we're going to go over here and we're going to pull, for the last part of this segment, some beer straight from one of these. Zach, what are these called? I'll keep wanting to call them barrels. But
There are fermenters.
Yeah, they're fermenters.
Yep, the horizontal ones over here are lauter tanks. So they're specifically made for European lagers and just give it more time and a little bit more control over exactly our final product.
And what's he pulling right now?
So right now we're pouring our Vienna lager. We're actually releasing that next week. But it's a very traditional style of beer. Started being made in the mid-1800s in Vienna, Austria. But it's got a little bit more roast, a little bit more grain character to it, but still finishes nice and crisp and is a nice, easy drink.
Has the public tasted this at all? Is this an exclusive?
Maybe a few lucky people, but you're some of the first people other than the brewery staff to ever have this beer.
An exclusive on National Beer Day. All right, cheers. Thank you guys for hosting us in the morning. You guys back in the studio are going to get some beer too. I believe you guys have a National Beer Day segment as well. Some beer coming back at you guys for that 9:45 segment, courtesy of these fellas here. I'm sending it back to you guys in studio. National Beer Day. This gem here in Victor opens at noon and closes at what, 9?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Yep. So you got 9 hours to complete National Beer Day, or you can be started right now like me. Back to you.
Yeah.
Starting early.
I like it. I love it a lot. All right, Chris, thank you.
I like that. That's good.
That one was a good one. Hey, when ARC Rochester returns, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office will join us to talk more about ways we can be aware of scams that right now are targeting seniors.
We have Crime Stoppers coming up on the other side of the break.
8:52 this morning. As we near tax day, law enforcement agencies are sounding the alarm when it comes to scammers pretending to be government agencies and targeting seniors in our neighborhoods.
For this week's Crime Stoppers, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office is sharing tips on how to protect ourselves from scams and ways we can report them to law enforcement. Deputy Nathan Clark joins us now with more. Thank you for being here today. We appreciate it.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Let's get right into it. We talk so often about scams and scammers and those who fall victim to these horrible crimes. What is one thing that specifically seniors need to know?
So the three most prevalent scams I'm seeing now are the grandparent scam, tech support scam, and the just overall, impersonation of scams.
Can you describe each one of those? We'll start with the grandparent scam. What is that one?
So the grandparent scam, these bad actors will try to impersonate, a grandson or a granddaughter. And the big thing to remember with that is it's always going to be some sort of critical incident. So they're going to want them to react emotionally and react quickly. So the biggest thing is slow down, stop the conversation, hang up the phone, turn off the computer, and call someone, call a loved one.
So, Grandma, help me, I'm in jail, I need bail money, something like that?
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
And what was the second one now?
A tech support scam.
Okay, and how does that look?
So again, they're going to try to remote into your computer or your device. So they might call you, email you, and say you have a virus and you need to, download this sort of app or something like that. And then through that, they're going to remotely control your device, and they have control of your bank accounts.
Your bank accounts, and I imagine a lot of other personal information.
Correct.
As well. So with the grandparent scam, it's just chunks of money, right? Or like gift cards, stuff like that. But with the tech support scam, you really could lose a ton of information.
Correct.
Wild stuff. And what is the third one?
The third one is the romance scam. This one kind of has been around for a long time, but they, would like to start a personal relationship. It might turn romantic, social media, dating sites, that kind of thing.
And then all of a sudden we need money?
Absolutely.
We need money, and those requests are made and often fulfilled. How frequently do police departments, sheriff's offices, how frequently are they able to track these bad actors down and get the money back to its rightful owner?
So obviously most local agencies, law enforcement agencies, don't really have the ability to track all this down. So it falls on the FBI. They do obviously a great job.
Very good. For somebody who is interested in learning more about ways they can protect themselves or their loved ones, or just overall in general, how can they learn some more information?
You're always free to call 911. Talk to any officer or deputy. We're always willing to give advice on what we see. FBI.gov, and then of course when you want to report this stuff and learn more, the FBI has the IC3.gov website.
Perfect. Good information. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll make sure to post all of this for you to find later this morning on foxrochester.com.
We have much more to get to here on ARC Rochester.
Stick around. We're back after this.
In today's political polls, President Trump is making new threats against Iran ahead of a deadline he set for the country to reopen the Strait of Hormuz tonight. And what we know about U.S. strikes on a key Iranian oil site. And the state budget extender expires today, what lawmakers are expected to do as the spending package is still past due. Plus, it's time for voters in Georgia to pick Marjorie Taylor Greene's replacement, what they want to see from the candidates. That's all coming up in our 9 o'clock hour. ARC Rochester returns after this.
On this Tuesday morning, April 7th. We really appreciate you being here.
Really
joining
appreciate
us on ARC Rochester. A big shout out to Ellen La Dolce Trafficante, who has 86 followers on Instagram. And
we really appreciate your kind words.
We really, really do appreciate it, Ellen. Thank you. And we really appreciate you, Mark McLean, for joining us here on ARC Rochester.
And as much as I hate the forecast, I appreciate that you're doing it. Really.
And we really appreciate that you're always nice to us.
And the muddy paws?
Yes.
Yes.
And weather trivia, we really appreciate those.
Okay.
Really.
What about the snow?
Really appreciate it.
Oh.
Sure do.
What about the cold air?
You're pushing it. You're pushing it.
The wind.
McLean.
All right, let's go to the weather trivia, I think. Let's give that a try.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Is it working?
I think it is. Maybe. Weather trivia. Snowiest location in New York State this winter. Your choices: Worth, New York, Syracuse, New York, Redfield, New York, or Perrysburg, New York.
I want to go Worth. Is Worth?
Let's see what they say.
Okay.
Babs has got B, so does Barb. David and Betty have C. Let's see, Barbara has D. Lisa, Cassandra, and Louie have B. Paul, Rod, C. Sandra, Laura. Sandra has C. Laura has D. Ron A. Deborah and Ron have C. Mary has B this morning. And Lori, Jim, Amy, Kyla have C. No. Ian has D. Sarah C.
Oh, wait.
Steve, Sarah's husband A. David and Judy C. Kevin C. Colleen, Kevin's wife A. Diane and Barb, Diane's mom C.
See, I got
Eva C.
It's going.
Richard, Eva's husband B. Lisa and Lisa's dad are at odds this morning.
So many.
Frank C., Mary Pat, Frank's wife A., Cheryl B., and Dave, Cheryl's husband C. Our loyal friends, we appreciate you watching every day.
We really do.
I'm going Worth, New York.
What is it worth?
I think it's worth
How much?
all 100%.
What kind of worth is it?
What kind of American?
So annoying. I think, yeah, I'll go A.
Are you?
With you as well.
Now, to be honest, all of those places are super snowy, right?
Yeah.
Syracuse won the Golden Snowball this year. They had like 141 inches of snow. So that's the snowiest, quote, big city that's on that list. But Worth, New York, right there.
Woo! Is this in the Tug Hill Plateau
It is.
area?
So how much snow did Worth, New York have? How much? Take a guess.
How much did Syracuse get?
141, something like that.
Okay, so Worth got 127.
127?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even let me guess.
316.5.
Oh my gosh. That's wild.
How about that?
Wow.
What's that worth?
Zero.
Yeah.
Zero?
No,
Oh.
$0.
You would need to be paying me to.
If you were a snowmobiler, though, what did Chris just say?
I don't know. Chris, what did she say? Oh.
Worth not living
Worth
there.
not living there. Well, yeah, I mean, not a lot of people live there, honestly. It's a very remote location.
Well, the ones that do, they love Ark Rochester. Though,
oh,
so
they
don't
do.
Offend them.
Yep, big fans of the show. Snowy days in April. We've had one this year, obviously today.
Okay.
But look at that. Back in 2020, we actually had 8 days in April that snowed. How about that? I mean, you can look back at some of these streaks too. I think our longest streak is 6 days. And if you go by the month, November was a slow starter, but December, January kind of caught us up quickly. Now, February was near normal, but March, the snow kind of gave up for a while. And so far for April, we'll get our official total at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Maybe we get a trace or 0.1 for the day or something like that. So we'll have to add that on to our seasonal number. But, if you like the snow, you've loved the season. It's nearly 14 inches above normal for this year. You know who doesn't care at all about any of this?
Look at that face.
Raven. Raven doesn't look like we care about anything other than Raven.
And that's fine.
Do you think there's a treat next to the camera, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know. He's locked in.
No, you know what? I'm willing to bet that's Raven saying, "Why are you taking a picture of me right now?"
Or a real life Easter bunny next to the camera.
Yeah.
Right. 13wham.com/chime in. We love to see the pics of your pets. When you can, scan that code on the screen and send them in. We've been getting a lot of those, and we're happy to share them. A couple of Easter ones coming up for this week.
Okay.
Just like our St. Patrick's Day, we had a couple of weeks worth of pet pics there. There's the eggs in the foreground, but, some wet paws out there. Some of the snow that's falling is melting. Tomorrow it's going to be nice dry paws. Tomorrow is one of these rare days where you look at the sky and you may not see a cloud for the entire day. We get about 9 of those days a year in Rochester. We'll have to see if tomorrow is one of those where it's just sun up to sundown, wall-to-wall sunshine. It's rare.
And tomorrow is... Okay, you want to know what's really ironic about tomorrow? Tomorrow is the 8th of April.
Yeah.
2 years since the total eclipse, and it's going to be perfectly clear sky out there.
Salt in the wound right there. Salt in the wound.
Rough.
Yeah, where was that? Thursday's forecast is looking pretty good. Some showers around for Friday and Saturday, starting the weekend off dry, so that's pretty nice. You know when the camera's shaking around, it's windy.
That's Mike Kahn. He's still up there.
He's still our
He's been out
engineer.
there since yesterday.
You know what else is flying by that camera if you look close?
Flakes.
Yep, just saw a couple go by. 27 degrees, we're still west at 28, and that's the sustained wind. We're gusting to 40, had a gust of 44 last hour, but because the temperature went down a degree in the last hour, the wind chill temperature is now down to 11 degrees this morning. So this is probably the last day like this of our spring. It's tough to get these temperatures this low.
11 degrees?
11-degree wind chill. Yes, an 11-degree wind chill. So if this is one of those days where if you went outside and you had to work outside or stay outside, you are definitely wearing the winter gear for sure. As cold as 21, that's the air temperature in Warsaw, 27 Clifton Springs, east of the city. And Ultimate Doppler picking up some snow showers. What we're going to start to see, if we get a few sunny breaks, The snow gets cellular this time of the year. It'll get kind of more convective because the sun's higher in the sky. There's more energy down low, so the atmosphere lifts up quick when the sun pops out. So you get these quick little snow bursts that fly on by and then they're done. So we may catch 1 or 2 of those through about lunchtime today. And then I think we're done with this by this afternoon because this kind of pattern just cannot hold up this time of the year. It just can't last that long.
Yeah, we just can't take it.
Well, there's that part of it too. But that system moves off to the east, and high pressure overhead tonight means that it is going to be a bitter cold night for this time of the year. A lot of spots are going to be in the teens tonight for the overnight low temperature, and city, lakeside, probably in the low 20s for the low temperature. But it's spring air ahead. We're going to spring forward. 64 degrees on Thursday, back to the low 50s for Friday and Saturday. But, all things considered for this time of the year, a much more spring-like forecast. It was hard to put that high temperature of 32 in the lower right when putting this together today, especially considering that the normal high is 52 for this time of the year. But 1 step back, 2 steps forward, that's April in western New York. We'll see passing showers around for Friday, some warmer air for Sunday, and it looks like we'll have an opportunity to get back into the 70s at some point heading next week.
That's a song, isn't it? 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah.
Who sings that?
That was
Ashley?
No, Paula Abdul.
Was it Paula Abdul?
I think it was.
Is that the one where she danced with the
cat.
cartoon cat?
The cartoon cat, yeah.
Yeah.
Like 89 maybe.
Okay, yeah, we should
Why do you
get
know
that
that?
going.
Right after she was a cheerleader for the Los Angeles Lakers.
It was Paula Abdul.
Why?
She was huge.
No, I was talking to Mark. Why does
Oh,
Mark
I know.
know that?
Because it was Paula Abdul.
I know who Paula Abdul
Paula,
was.
and then it was Janet after, right? Janet Jackson kind of took over in the 90s.
Yep, and then
we're missing somebody.
Brittany.
That was late 90s.
Late 90s,
Yep.
And then Janet Jackson again in the early 2000s at the Super Bowl.
That's right. Oh, the wardrobe had him.
We remember that.
We know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, stick around. We've got a lot more to come right here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we're learning more about an organization that's serving military families in our area.
And don't forget, we are streaming live. You can join us on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
9:14 this Tuesday. As more and more personnel are deployed to the Middle East and Iran, a local nonprofit is stepping up its efforts to support service members and their families.
Full Circle Home is calling on the community to help them create gift sets for service members ahead of Mother's Day. For more on the project and how you can help out, we're joined by Full Circle Home founder and executive director Vicki Durfree and program director Carrie Ray. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning.
Let's get right into it. Mother's Day coming up very, very soon. Why is it so important to get these boxes ready to go and get ready to send them out?
Well, who doesn't love their mother?
Very true.
No, so we give the opportunity to service members to sign up for a box to send their love note with a box of gifts to their mom, to their wife, the important mother in their life. And so, especially at a time like this, people really want to reach out and stay connected to that person back home. And so this is just a perfect opportunity for them to be able to have that connection.
For someone who might be unfamiliar with the work that you do at Full Circle, explain it to them, break it down.
Well, we are in our 19th year. And while we are based locally, we have national exposure. We take care of service members across the U.S. who are deploying and actually bases around the world. They will reach out to us and send us their love note, and we put it into a box of gifts that really is a gift from the service member to their hero at home. And normally we send out about 1,000 gift sets each holiday. And this year we've jumped that up to 1,500.
Wow.
Last minute. So that's our appeal to people is if you want to say thank you to a service member and their heroes, this is a great way. This is a great way. You make it happen.
What is in the box?
So this year we always love to put a piece of jewelry in the box. This year we have a beautiful bracelet, and then we have a candle, a bookmark that is pressed forget-me-nots. It's down here. And then we also love to tuck the little note from the service member inside a pouch with some Kleenex because
You're gonna need them.
Yes.
You're gonna need them. Now, when it comes to creating these boxes, who comes up with the ideas of what we're filling them with?
We work together. If we like it, and it feels special, then that's the way we go. And then we work with the vendors to see just how low they can go. And some people 100% donate 1,000 pieces, so it's not a small ask. And others give us their cost, not even a cost, wholesale.
That is amazing. What is the reaction when these boxes are received?
Oh, I just got goosebumps.
Well, so we always send a survey afterwards and ask the people that received a box to share their experience with us, because we don't get to see that. We pack them and send them, and but the reactions are amazing. The stories that we hear, we have tissues all over our office because we are always crying. It's just the sweetest, they feel seen and remembered and heard. And it's just the sweetest notes that we get back of thanks.
Why did the two of you get? Oh, this is video from just a couple of years ago when we packed the Christmas ones here at the station. What attracted the two of you to this idea?
Well, in 2007, after my son had been deployed and asked me to send something to his then girlfriend, now wife, 2007, we decided to take care of his squad. 12 people is all we wanted to take care of, or thought that we could. Sent out 150 the first year. And since then, well, after this Mother's Day, we will have connected 44,000 service members and their heroes at home.
Wow.
We also do boxes for the men at home, and then we take a percentage of them to Walter Reed, and we distribute them both inpatient and outpatient, so they have the dignity of saying thank you to the people who've been at their bedside, and that's really powerful too.
That really is.
Absolutely. And this is all holidays, major holidays? How do you decide?
So we send out Mother's Day, Father's Day, we do Christmas, and then we also do monthly boxes for birthdays, anniversaries, and just because.
That's really incredible. One more time for somebody sitting at home, they want to learn more about the organization, they want to get involved, they want to make a donation. How do they do that? Where do they go?
They go to our website, fullcirclehome.org. And right now, since we've expanded our numbers significantly for Mother's Day, what we really need at this moment in time is just some funding, donations. And it's a great way to say thank you to the service members. And it could be just a small donation, but if a lot of people are doing it, we're saying thank you to a lot of service members.
Every penny counts.
Thank you both so much for coming in, and thank you for all you're doing. All the information for you will go over on Fox Rochester and 13wham.com.
20 after 9, don't go far. When Arc Rochester returns, Stephanie Joseph is back breaking down some of our top political headlines.
The political pulse is coming up on the other side of the break.
It's time for a political pulse check here on Arc Rochester. President Trump says a whole civilization will die tonight, hours before a deadline he set for Iran to make a deal. Now, Trump going on to say in that same Truth Social post, quote, "I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. However, now that we have complete and total regime change, where different, smarter, and less radicalized minds prevail, maybe something revolutionarily wonderful can happen. Who knows? We will find out tonight." Tensions remain high with the U.S. striking Iran's military targets on Kharg Island, where most of Iran's oil is exported. A U.S. official tells CNN the strikes did not target oil facilities. This comes after Trump's heated social post on Easter Sunday, in which he threatened to target Iran's power plants and infrastructure if they don't open the Strait of Hormuz. The critical passageway has been effectively closed for weeks. It has led to global panic as the prices for oil and gas skyrocket. Yesterday, Trump upheld his intention to stick to tonight's 8 p.m. deadline.
We're giving them till tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And after that, they're going to have no bridges. They're going to have no power plants. Stone Ages, yeah.
Now, some people are equating the president's remarks to war crimes. Experts also believe his comments could prolong the conflict.
Let me tell you what won't reopen the Strait of Hormuz: threatening war crimes of bombing indiscriminately power plants, cursing at Iran. What we need is statesmanship.
Iran has the upper hand here, and Trump's war on Iran has actually increased Iran's bargaining power compared to where it was before the war started. So Trump expected Iran to fold immediately. They have not.
In state politics, legislators are expected to discuss another extender for the state budget. Now, the legislature already passed an extender, making today the new due date for the budget. It's almost a week past due. However, lawmakers are still far apart on some issues. An issue that may not be as urgent is Tier 6. According to our sister station in Albany, one proposal is allowing retirement after 30 years of working as an educator at the age of 55 instead of 63.
30 years is a career. People should be able to retire and enjoy those golden years. And so the fact that new state employees and public workers don't have that benefit is something that we're trying to fix.
What we're in favor of is attracting people to education as a profession. And if right now the retirement system is a roadblock to that, then we need to find a way to fix that so that it doesn't become a roadblock.
And finally, this morning, voters are preparing to head to the polls in Georgia to elect a new House representative. Democrat Sean Harris and Republican Clay Fuller are vying to take the seat of former Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. She resigned from Congress earlier this year. Fuller and Harris went to a runoff after March's special election. The winner will finish out Greene's term. Georgia's 14th congressional district leans conservative, but Democrats are closely watching for the outcome to see what this means for other races as the balance of power remains at stake. Last month, voters said they want someone in the position who leads with unity and morals.
But the replacement for Ms. Greene, I would prefer them to be honest and trustworthy.
I'm looking for someone who's willing to compromise and work with each other. That would be so nice to see if both Republican and Democrats could get their acts together and quit fussing among themselves and work together to come to a good solution for all of us. That's why we put them there.
And be sure to stay with ARC Rochester for your top political headlines. We are back after this.
9:29 this Tuesday morning. Thanks so much for staying with us here on ARC. Okay, we're taking you behind the curtain this morning as a beloved children's book is coming to life on stage in a big and very colorful way this month.
A Bad Case of the Stripes is now a high-energy musical hitting the stage at TYKES for a limited 2-week run. This morning, we're getting a closer look at the show and the heartfelt message perfect for the whole family. We're joined now by director Stephanie Russa and TYKES founder Freda Schneider. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning.
We were talking during the commercial break. Daniel has never read this book, which is crazy. I'm sure that there are others out there who don't know this story. Can one of you give us a little overview?
Sure. So in this book, Camilla Cream is a new kid in a new town going to a brand new school, and she is understandably nervous about meeting her peers. And when she gets to school, they sing this huge splashy song and dance number about how your favorite food is the thing that defines you. And they all sing about kid things that you'd expect, like lemonade and watermelon and pizza. And she is terrified because her favorite food, and a food that she is passionate about, is lima beans. And she feels that her peers will not bring acceptance of that lifestyle choice. So she tries to conform to their expectations of what a food should be. And in conforming, she sort of like gives up a little bit of herself and starts physically transforming into the manifestation of all of the things that happen in her environment. So the show gives a powerful, powerful message about having the courage to be true to yourself, to have the courage of your convictions and know that you will be accepted.
It definitely sounds like there are some lessons that we can walk away with this as a family. What is the cast like? How many players do we have?
Yep, there are 8 players, all adults. So TYKES is adults acting for children, and it's 8 players of all different ages too. So each of them. The costumes and whatnot they're in are very colorful. Somebody put it as like a box of crayons up there. Yeah. So colorful, flashy, fun in your face type of thing.
And can you tell us who the characters are?
Yep. So we have Camilla Cream. We have her mother, and then we have some neighbors. We have Barry, and then his father, John, and then we have a slew of like kids. But then the cast members also play other roles. Like we have a doctor, a dermatologist. So a lot of the ensemble plays 3 or 4 different roles.
Now, the title of it is A Bad Case of the Stripes. Why is that what it's called?
Bad Case of Stripes. So Camilla transforms into every suggestible topic. So somebody says something about stripes, she gets stripes. Somebody says something about polka dots, she gets polka dots. Somebody says something about animals, she gets a lion's tail. So she continually tries to transform, but in a way that is a little different than the book. In the book, she transforms into some huge things, like she transforms into her house. She transforms into a life-size capsule. And in our show, it's much gentler and sort of more comical than that. She, for example, gets a branch for an arm. She gets polka dots. It's it's a little more accessible and comical.
Accessible and comical, and I have to imagine that is what the particular audience, the audience that the show is geared for, is going to laugh at.
Right. Yes, it's like she said, comical music, and it is geared 4 years old and up. So, but it's a fun time. So it's not as scary as some think it might be. It's more kind of the happy side of it.
But with the same important message about being true to yourself and having the courage and the bravery to show your true colors.
For somebody who wants to take their kids to see this show,
do it.
Yeah, that's the message. Do it.
Do it.
It's a limited time only that it's going to be here. So what do we need to know, date and time and information?
It's just 2 weekends only. This weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. You can get your tickets at TYKEStheater.org. You can pick your own seats, and you will not want to miss this show. It's just absolutely adorable and meaningful.
Sounds great. Thank you both so much for coming in. We really appreciate it. And if you want that ticketing information and you didn't grab a pen and write it down, don't worry. We'll post it all for you to find right after the show on FoxRochester.com.
We still have much more to get to here on ARC Rochester. When we come back, we're taking a look at some of the stories that have people talking on this Tuesday morning.
We're talking trends, and don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. ARC Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and FoxRochester.com. Stick around. We're back on the other side of the break.
to see what's trending on this Tuesday morning, starting with a new way to order food.
Yeah, Amazon is launching a new feature through Alexa Plus that allows customers to use Grubhub and Uber Eats through a continuous back and forth conversation.
Users will be able to browse restaurants, modify items, and adjust orders without restarting commands.
I like this. Customers can even tweak ingredients and add modifications while chatting with Alexa.
According to Grubhub, the partnership with Alexa Plus turns restaurant discovery and ordering into one seamless conversational experience.
Customers will be able to talk through what they're craving, ask questions, get recommendations, and build their order in real time.
Grubhub says it's an added convenience for diners and for restaurant partners.
To use the feature, customers need to link their delivery accounts through the Alexa app. Once connected, past orders sync automatically, allowing users to reorder meals or start new ones using voice prompts.
After placing an order, users can track delivery progress through Alexa by asking for updates.
The feature is rolling out to Alexa Plus users on Echo Show 8 devices. I don't know what the Echo Show 8 device is, or larger devices.
Amazon says this is just one of their pushes toward adaptive AI interactions.
Some people online have mixed reactions about this new feature. Some are calling it beyond innovative, saying they can't wait to have a conversation with Alexa while drunk ordering Taco Bell.
Others are against the service, claiming voice assistants are slowly becoming full-service agents, and it's gone too far.
Hey Alexa, I'm hungry. Reorder me a Sofritas burrito bowl from Chipotle on Mount Hope. I'm wondering if anybody out there is yelling at their Alexa right now, telling them to not actually place that order. Yes, charge the credit card on file.
Oh my gosh. You know, I scroll too much. I need to see all my options. I can't talk about it. I just need to see it.
See, the reason I like this is because there are too many options. I don't want that many options.
Yeah.
Let me pick from 3 things. That's all I need.
Yeah.
I don't need to be overwhelmed by choice.
Yeah.
I want to be overwhelmed, by the food itself when it arrives.
Yeah. What do they call that? Decision fatigue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Only
it's real.
button fly jeans.
Yes. Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
button fly jeans.
That relationship did not work. It did not work. All right, let's turn to...
Aren't you impressed, though, that I remembered?
I am. Well, I also thought to myself, did you tell her that story? I guess I did. Let's turn now to an animal story that sounds like a children's book.
A pet parrot named BB is going viral after snorkeling in the Bahamas.
Okay.
Well,
a video of the experience was posted to the bird's Instagram. BB's owner explaining that BB is no ordinary pet.
Yeah, no kidding. BB was able to explore the waters in a homemade bird-sized submarine.
Get out of here. Is that thing real? Is that real, Ashley?
It's real, 100%.
How is that poor bird not claustrophobic?
He probably is.
I know. Okay, so it's made out of a clear food storage container. The submarine was equipped with 2 air fittings and a one-way valve.
Fresh air was transported to BB through a paintball cylinder strapped to the bottom alongside lead weights, that is, carefully trimmed to ensure BB was able to hover in the water.
How do you like that? The contraption was safe, according to BB's owner. He went on to explain that the O2 meter was installed inside to alarm if the oxygen levels dropped. Wow, we got safety measures in place.
Yeah. Amazingly, deep sea exploration might be BB's tamest hobby. According to his owner, he loves to go everywhere and join in on all activities, including a 500-mile week-long bicycle ride and skydiving 15 times.
What? Isn't it just called flying?
No, it's skydiving. He's been skydiving. He gets like put in a little hamster ball almost and strapped to his owner's chest.
What if...
And then they jump out of the plane, and then about 100 feet up in the air, he lets him out of the little ball, and he free falls all the way down. He flies down.
I love it.
Okay, but here's my question.
Mhm.
What if BB doesn't want to do these activities?
Listen,
what if he just
can
wants
BB
to
talk?
I don't know.
Unknown. Because, listen, I have a feeling if BB could talk, yeah, BB would be telling the owner, I'm not going in a plane again.
I don't want to go underwater. And they're like, let's watch him swim.
Why don't you go in your little scuba tank?
Also, they must have been really confident that that thing was going to work. Like, you're taking your parrot in the Bahamas?
They said that they tested it in their bathtub.
Okay, yeah, listen, I
Don't drown the bird.
I had some terrible thoughts go through my head that I'm going to save for commercial break. People online love that BB is so adventurous, many saying he has seen more of the world than they ever will.
Yep, that's for sure. All right, turning to a new trend that is pretty extreme, unlike the story we just read.
Some moms on social media are going viral for their parenting method that highlights the bare necessities.
Without shame, these mothers are speaking out, claiming that they go completely nude in front of their kids despite their child's age or gender.
Being held as pioneers of the naked mom theory movement, women are celebrating their bodies while demonstrating body positivity and self-acceptance to their children.
The trend is rooted in attachment psychology, claiming that children who grow up with body-neutral households develop significantly less shame, healthier relationships with their own bodies, and lower rates of eating disorders.
According to advocates, the culture that hide the human body the most are the same ones with the highest rates of body dysmorphia.
Psychologists also weighed in on the new trend, saying there's nothing inherently wrong with being nude with members of your family. Research found that parental nudity had no harmful effects on kids ages 3 to 6.
While no professional is pressuring parents to engage in this trend, they say it shouldn't immediately be seen as taboo.
People online are stunned, to say the least, about this new trend, many calling it wrong on so many levels and mind-blowing.
Can we just back up? I need some clarity before we continue. So what's happening here? Like, mom gets out of the shower and she's naked while drying her hair, and I gotta brush my teeth?
No, so it's like walking around the house naked. It's like being comfortable, being naked in all hours of the day, at home, while your child's around. No matter their age, no matter their gender.
Okay.
It's not like a, oops, you caught me.
Yeah.
Getting ready.
Yeah. It's the family is just very comfortable with nudity.
For the
Yeah.
the parent, though.
Well, yeah, because the kid's the kid. So others have commented expressing how their own parents used to walk around the house naked all the time while growing up.
Many women have even commented saying they grew up with their moms walking around naked and it taught them about confidence and made a positive impact on their lives.
Listen, I see nothing wrong with it.
No.
It's...
Would I do it? Probably not.
Do you know where that child came from? Like, you just got to use the space between your head, I think.
Yeah.
Between your ears.
Yeah.
I don't know. I understand why some people might feel a certain way, but at the same time, you obviously weren't raised like this, and that's not your family. So, of course, you wouldn't be comfortable in a situation like that.
Yes.
But I also think to myself, you should be able to be comfortable in a situation that's your kid.
Yeah.
Right?
I think.
I don't know.
I don't
know. This is
know.
why we don't have children. There are too many.
This is why.
No.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of stumped with this. Like, not parent.
No.
Like, I certainly never saw my mom like that, and I don't feel like I missed out on anything. I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean that. Like, do you know what I mean, though?
Yes.
Like, I turned out okay. I don't feel like it really would have had that much of an impact on me. I don't think.
I grew up in a rather freer household.
You had a goat, so.
I was the conservative one.
We were, yeah. Shirt in the pool.
Shirt in the pool, turtleneck to bed. I mean, I was the conservative. Yeah, listen, it's parenting. They're fine. Let
They're
them
gonna
be.
be okay.
Let them be. The kids will grow up and be normal just like everyone else is not normal. When ARC Rochester returns, we are raising a glass and celebrating how Chris Lopez did this morning with an ice-cold beer.
We'll be right back. It was
you
a
got
buy
one
one,
for
get
yourself.
one.
Yes, that's right. All morning long, Chris Lopez has been live from DeWolf Brewing right here in Victor, celebrating National Beer Day.
Yeah, and since Chris Lopez never likes to bring any of the food or drinks back for us, we asked wonderful photog Terry Hancock to bring some of the offerings back.
I have to drink that now because that does not look like any beer I have ever seen.
What kind is it?
It is sweet, or it's tart and sweet blueberry.
Thank you.
Wow. Start passing them down.
A sour, okay.
I just need a splash.
Notes are mellow.
Yeah.
Give me that cup because that's all I want too.
Nice glasses.
There.
Did I
that's
hear
it? Okay.
during Chris's live shot that there was honey in one of them?
Oh.
Okay, so this is the blueberry one.
Am I allowed to have the?
Honey in this one.
Okay.
No honey?
I quite like
Good.
this one.
Okay, here's the thing with this beer.
Pretty thick.
Yeah, there's blueberries in
it definitely is.
It's not like, it was brewed on a farm that also grows blueberries. No, there is ground up blueberry in there.
Yeah.
You know what this is?
You know what though?
It's a smoothie.
It
That's
is.
what it is.
A beer smoothie.
It's a beer smoothie.
Oh my gosh.
Two of my
okay.
favorite things.
Listen, and I thought I was not going to like it because of the blueberry.
Really?
Yeah, I had blueberry coffee one time. Never again.
Ooh.
I was saying
This
that's up there
is
for me.
Froggy Goggles.
Huh?
Froggy Goggles.
Never.
It's foggy. Goggles.
Somebody's got them too.
Is caramel toffee and brown bread notes, a classic English ale.
Oh wait. Are you sure this
It
is
says froggy.
Winter
this is
warmer.
Froggy Goggles?
It says winter warmer on the end of it.
Frugy?
It's supposed to say foggy. That's the name.
Oh,
Winter warmer?
so this one's going to have a high ABV, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
7.5.
Yeah.
7.5. Woo.
Yes, winter warmer. Yeah.
'Kay.
Foggy goggles, winter warmer. Yep.
The noon's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're gonna get some blueberry.
No, it's fine. But whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Thank you.
In our mini brandy snifters.
Yeah. Right?
I like the color.
It is a nice color.
Sorry.
That's all right.
It's a party foul.
Smells hoppy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Nope.
Dan.
Usually they have nutmeg or something like that in them, the warmers.
I just don't like that. I'm not a hoppy person.
Really? It's good. It's fine.
Yeah.
The blueberry one was really good. I did like that. And I don't really like sweet, like dessert beers, but that was tasty.
Yeah.
What is this one?
After hours.
Oh boy.
We want to do an ARC After Dark show.
Yeah.
That would be great if that.
Yes,
if you will-
one Friday at like 8 o'clock.
At night?
Wouldn't that be fun?
Pop one in.
Right.
Where
After hours.
Yeah.
Be a good podcast.
It's toasted bread and gentle caramel.
did I spill?
It's on the mic. Don't worry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Don't tell anyone.
I won't tell anyone.
Did they see it?
He
Not
did-
that they saw.
They didn't hear a word of that, Ashley.
See it?
This one looks the same as the other.
Yeah, say again, Ashley.
That's good.
It is a toasted bread, notes of toasted bread and gentle caramel layered
Ooh,
over
that'd be good.
some
I like the
crispy
caramel. The caramel.
lager finish.
You can smell it for sure.
That's not bad.
I like that.
I like that one.
That's good.
You can taste it at the end a little bit.
One,
the
or,
caramel.
1 and 2. That's where it's, how it
Okay.
goes for me.
Uh-oh. Oh, all right,
Now,
Ashley.
This is
Two more in
a
1
lot
minute.
of beer to
This
drink
is-
in.
Old growth.
It's kind of got like a smoky
Okay, this one
taste.
is bold and lemony
Ooh.
with a bitterness that hits up front without lingering.
Do we have some napkins?
Okay.
Can I drink this one?
Yep,
That's good. Thank
Oh,
you.
good.
Oh my God.
It's
It's gonna smell like a frat house in here. Thank you.
Ooh, that's got some.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you,
You don't like the IPA?
it's gonna be hoppy.
Yeah.
Ooh, yep. That is. It's good.
All right.
It's very good.
And we got 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
What is that? Cream City?
What do we have here, Ash?
Cream City Cream Ale.
There we go.
Easy drinking cream ale with a light body,
Yep.
subtle grain character with a crisp finish
Thanks.
Yep.
and a fruity note end.
This is a cream ale?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm gonna get the hiccups. There it is.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Stephanie, can you say, join
really
me,
good.
Mark McClain, and me for
I like the cream
13
ale.
Web News Midday?
I think it's going to be fine.
You think it's gonna be fine?
That's Dick. That's great.
You
That's
remember
really
the A
good.
block last
All right,
time.
don't go far. Final thoughts on the other side of the break.
We'll be right back. What happened last time? Time for our final thoughts here on ARC Rochester. Steph, Mark, good luck with the show.
Happy National Beer Day.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm.
Yeah?
Those were good.
Yeah,
I really liked them.
This is fun.
I feel a little lighter.
A little lighter?
The table is
lighter
covered
on
in
your
beer.
feet?
It is.
Listen, beer is the least of this table's issues.
We've made like
That does it for us here on Arc Rochester.
Yeah.
Wake up with us again tomorrow morning, starting at 4
Come on, sound it out. You're all right.
Read the words.
Bye.
Bye.